first overnight trip bikepacking with Nick. We will cycle to Broxbourne, Lee Valley. Tent, new sleeping bag that's by. All ready to go.
On Saturday, the 23rd of July 2022, my friend Ben and I went on a bike trip. We started in Lewisham and cycled the 40 kilometres to Broxbourne. We then camped the night in the Lee Valley before journeying home the following day. This is a video of some of the stuff we saw and some of the things we got up to on our journey.
We've made it. Arrived in Greenwich. Cutty Sark. How are we feeling, Nick?
Fine. Yeah, good.
Good start to the day.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it over there, but there's a thing in the corner. There's a dome on the other side, and Nick's just covered with his head. That's where we'll end up. Don't know the next area very well. I was fine getting from Lewisham to Greenwich.
It's all part of the adventure.
But we'll find out.
After a river crossing that felt like it took an age, we saw a group of people crossing the river much more efficiently.
This is a nice surprise, isn't it? It's quite pretty. What do you think? Yeah, well, you are pretty, but this ain't too bad. Did not expect this. I don't know where we are. I think this is Mile End.
After finding a motorbike dumped in the river, we decided that something terrible must have happened here, and we carried on with our journey. Before too long, we arrived in Hackney, and in the shadow of the Olympic Stadium, we settled down for a quick bite to eat.
Nick returns victorious. Go on,
returns.
let's have a look. Let's have a look. What you got?
I think I overdid it.
You think you overdid it? Oh, look at that. All that goodness.
I don't actually remember what was in it, but
There's
right.
a lot of burger, there's a lot of cheese.
yeah, I think there's some chorizo buried in there as well.
Some chorizo, gherkins.
So,
Nice. I put the lock on the thing. This is beautiful. I don't know, where are we? Hackney? Kind of? Olympic Park over there.
Because the stadium's over there.
Stadium's over there. We're at the edge of the Olympic Park. It's just vibes around here. It's just vibes. Now I'm going to get some food and try and find a drink. Did you find any drinks?
There's like the little boat next to it is selling soft drinks and stuff.
Soft drinks. Sweet. Ow.
As we continued onwards, we arrived in the Lee Valley and had the chance to cycle along the river for what felt like an absolute eternity. passing houseboat after houseboat, and just generally being able to take in the scenery. At the time of our bike trip, England had been enduring a monumental heatwave, which seemed to result in some of the local woodland catching fire. The fire brigade had already been called and they were already on the scene. We didn't just video a fire and then cycle past it.
Nice, that was perfect. Just as I panned round. There's the church.
There's the steeple.
There's the steeple.
Open your hands.
And there's plenty of Canadian geese and ducks. And it's quite pretty actually around here. Yeah. So Mum and Dad got married. Whew. Home stretch. Home stretch. It's been a long one.
We breathed a sigh of relief as we eventually descended upon our campsite for the evening. Beaten, battered, broken and bruised, but content. Talking of which, we had to put ours up.
We have the bikes here. Oh. There's Nick, who's got changed into jeans on a hot summer's day.
It's cooler now.
It's cooler now. Nice river, slowly. Got a lot of gnats on. A lot of gnats. Tents up. Well, how long did it take? 7 minutes?
Yeah. 6 minutes 56 seconds.
6 minutes 56 seconds, that's not bad. I've left the door open, that's not good. Oh, there we go. Yeah, how are we feeling after today, Nick?
Do you want like a full interview?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, pretty good. We played as hard as we could, and there were some struggles, admittedly, but we just keep going, and everything worked out great.
There were definitely
Thanks very
some
much.
struggles. You ended up on the floor at one point.
It was an arduous day, but it was
Starting
a
from
fun
Lewisham,
day.
it was, yeah. Starting from Lewisham, and then we ended up in Hackney.
Yeah.
Had some great food. We started off Lewisham at 11. After Hackney, it was a long slog. A very long slog. Yeah. I'm just rambling now. Oh yeah, 40 kilometres, which is 24 miles. Not even a marathon.
How are you feeling? You asked me how I'm feeling.
I feel.
Now it's your
I
post-match
feel
interview.
awful.
You feel awful?
I do
Why do you feel awful?
Because I'm just tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
This was your whole idea.
It was my whole idea.
And are you regretting it?
No, not regretting.
No?
I don't know if I could do tomorrow.
I'm supposed to know that. We were just going to tough through it tomorrow.
You can edit that out.
Yeah, cut that out. Would you do it again?
Good food. Yes, I would do it again.
Good.
Yeah, definitely would do it again.
With me?
Potentially.
That was a less definite answer.
Yeah, it was a less definite. I'm going to let that hang.
As the sun rose on our second day, we realised that it was going to be a bit of a struggle. Not only were we exhausted, but the sun was beating down relentlessly.
How are you feeling this morning, Nick?
Tired, hot.
Yeah. How was last night?
What, in terms of sleep?
Yeah.
I didn't really get any.
A bit noisy, wasn't it?
It's a bit noisy.
A couple of people next group next door.
It's a bit noisy.
So we're pretty tired from today, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I guess we're gonna skip everything for us and just go back down the Lee Valley. We'll see how it goes. Straight down to Stratford. Should take us 2-3 hours,
Okay.
maybe 3 hours.
Depends how often I collapse.
Depends how often Nick collapses. But yeah, we'll go from there.
Once we had stumbled across what looks like a crustacean claw, we set off. The first part of the journey was largely uneventful, aside from a colossal hill that we had to try and get up. The plus side of that is that for every up, there's a down.
Nick walked up the hill.
I make no secret of the fact that I'm unfit.
Look at that view though. Beautiful.
Yeah, it's alright.
Now it's all down.
So she said.
So the lady with the black lab said. And to be fair, it looks like it's all down on the map, so look at that.
It was indeed beautiful, and it was indeed mostly downhill. As much as our legs thanked us for the rest, it had kind of come too little, too late. Exhausted, we were forced to have to admit defeat. As we pressed on for the final few miles, passing yet more riverboats and a nice field of horses, we closed in on a train station, which would take us back into central London.
Finished at Ponder's End, which is quite. I'm talking to the camera.
Sound like you said mission failed.
No, I said we finished at Ponder's End, which is quite fitting because we are both ponderers, and this is our end.
Yeah.
And Nick is broken.
What?
Nothing. You'll hear it when you edit it anyway. And we are awaiting a train to Liverpool Street. This is gonna die. Fun. It's a pretty good trip though. Good trip.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. There we go. Thumbs up from Nick. So it's been alright. Goodbye from Ponder's End.